Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. This is football hot takes. On this episode, I'm going to be receiving some hot takes from my producer. He's going to be giving me some football statements that I'm going to agree or disagree with. You understand? So this is a different segment. I'm going to be doing this from time to time. You understand? So share your thoughts on our videos, subscribe to our channel, and tell us what you think about our videos and all of that. So let's get into the video. So the first I want to hear the first statement.
Bruno Fernandes is a football legend.
So I have to first of all agree or disagree before I give my take, right? So I disagree. I disagree that Bruno Fernandes is a football legend, but I think he's just missing at least one major trophy. At the very least, one major trophy. He has won the FA Cup and Carabao Cup, but it's a trophy. It's a major trophy, but it's not major trophy that when you count football legends. I think his performance wise, he has been absolutely fantastic. He has been consistent. He has been available. Like he has played football for quite some time now. He's not a newcomer in the game. He has been in the game for about, I think he started playing football 2014 in Udinese. You understand? So I think he has now had 200 goal contributions for Manchester United. That's a big milestone. You understand? He has over 100 plus goal contributions in the Premier League, and he has been very unlucky in terms of trophies, because obviously playing in one of the worst eras of Manchester United, and having been in the Europa League final twice in that time and failed to win any of it. If he had won the Europa League, at least two of those Europa League, someone can say, like I can say that he's a football legend, because when you go to the Europa League, he's one of the best players that have ever played in the Europa League. You understand? Like based on performances. So I think I do not agree with that, but I think he can be a football legend if he can add maybe a World Cup. He has won the Nations League, maybe a World Cup or a Champions League, a Premier League, a league title. You understand, to his name. I think he will cement his legacy as a football legend in general. I think he's a Manchester United legend. If you don't win the Premier League, for me, I don't think you're a Premier League legend, but everybody calls Steven Gerrard the Premier League legend. So if people agree that Steven Gerrard is a Premier League legend, so I also say that Bruno Fernandes is a Premier League legend. So I disagree with that, but I think he can be a football legend if he gets a bit lucky with trophies. So that's my take on that. Tell me what you think. Share your thoughts on that statement. Do you agree or disagree? And do you agree with what I said about Bruno Fernandes having the chances of being a football legend when he retires? Give us your thoughts in the comment section. The next statement.
Bukayo Saka is not a world class.
So now this is a really tough question, because the term world class, first of all, there's no definition of this thing world class. You understand? There's no definition of it, but we see it as the elite players. Is Bukayo Saka elite? I think so. I think he's elite, but has he? I don't know. I'm torn in between. I'm really torn in between. It's a difficult question for me. I love Bukayo Saka. I think he's a fantastic player. But if we are talking about world class, or as a winger, you have to be giving me at least nothing less than 10 to 15 league goals every season at the very least. Every season at the very least. But Saka is not doing that. He at least if. Okay, let's say as a winger, you are judged by goals and assists, so it must not necessarily have to be goals. But if you cannot provide 20 goal contributions in a league season, at least, I don't think you are world class. For me, I don't think you are world class if you cannot provide 20 goal contributions in a season. Like let's say Marcus Rashford only had one world class season. He's not a world class player. You understand? But he's an elite player. So I don't think Bukayo Saka is world class. I think he can be world class if he improves his game. He needs to massively improve his game. if he's going to be world class, because we have seen a lot of players that are very, very talented, but at the long run they don't end up living up to that, to their expectations. And I think Saka is gradually getting into that conversation, but just that people don't want to talk about it. But I think Saka is getting to those conversations of Rashford. I don't want to say the Lingards, but they are different type. But I would definitely say Rashford or some. So you understand. So the numbers he has been putting up, both creativity wise and productivity wise, I don't think he's been world class. You understand? So that's my take on that. I agree with that statement. Saka is not world class. Agree or disagree, but I think Saka is not world class. Yet he has to improve his game. There's no way you be scoring 5, 6 goals, 6 league goals in a season and you're world class. No, he's not a kid anymore. You understand? So he's not world class for me. The next statement. Share your thoughts. Feel free to share your thoughts. It's an opinion thing. That's my opinion, and I believe my opinion is the correct opinion.
Benjamin Sesko is a flop.
For now, I would say, nah. I have to think about this. Is Benjamin Sesko a flop? I think it's too early to call him a flop. He's 22 years old. He's coming to Manchester United with a lot of uncertainty going on in the club. So the new manager Carrick has come in, and he's not favoring him at the moment, and the team is winning. So he has to stay on the bench. He just right now. Well, I'm beginning to talk about him getting into the team, but that's not the question. Is he a flop? I don't think he's a flop yet. I think it's too early to call a young player a flop, because at this time last season, a lot of people would have called Patrick Dorgu a flop, including myself. I used to be very frustrated with Dorgu last season, and this season he's proven to be a very, very good player. You understand? So we cannot just play young players like that a flop when they are just moving to the Premier League for the very first time. If we are talking about the likes of Alexander Isak, who we all know what to expect of him, who we have all seen what he can do. You understand? Going to Liverpool, and somebody might say that is a flop, even though it's too early. But if it's for this season, I say he's not doing well. He's flopping this season, but I'm not going to say it's a flop signing right now. So that's my take on Benjamin Sesko. I don't think he's a flop. Maybe I'm biased, though. I want him to do well. Maybe that contributes to why I'm saying that. But I think he can still be a top signing for Manchester United. Next statement.
Kobe Mino will go to the World Cup.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Carrick saved his life. Kobe Mino is going to go to the World Cup. I know the first 2 games that we have played, he has not really played his game, because we have played against 2 of the best teams in the league. You understand? So 2 teams that is always going to have the more possession of the game, and he's always going to limit Mino's game. But in those 2 games, he has proven that Amorim was absolutely wrong about him. He has proven that he can be trusted in that midfield. He has played full 90 minutes in both games, despite not playing for a very, very long time. Talk about his physicality and strength, you understand? And Amorim was always looking for the negative part of Mino, not looking at the bright side of Mino. Mino is a fantastic player. I think because he has already been on that England squad before, because he has played in a World Cup, in a Europa League, in the Euros final before, played in every single knockout stage, started in all of them. Because he has done that before, I think all he needs to do is to just show that he can still do that, and he will be back in the team. Maybe not straight into the starting 11, but I think he will go to the World Cup. Yes, so I agree with that statement. Absolutely, 100%. Mino will go to the World Cup. Yeah, so I think we have one more question, right?
Yeah. Arsenal will win the league.
Arsenal, I've already made a video a bit about it, so I disagree. Arsenal is not going to win the league. I have 2 reasons for that, just 2 reasons. One of the reasons is that Arsenal have a very poor attack. Arsenal attacking, I'm not saying that they don't attack well, but their attackers are not good enough to deliver a league title. You understand? 4 points is massive, but 4 points is not also massive at the same time. Considering my second reason, which is because a lot of people are writing off Aston Villa, but they are tied with Man City on 46 points, right? Or 43 points. But at the same point with Man City, they are just 4 points behind Arsenal. And what I'm trying to say is, it's not just Man City chasing Arsenal. It is Man City and Aston Villa. So if Arsenal is going to win, they are going to have to win every single game that is. You understand? Because if they drop points, Man City and Aston Villa are most like one of them at least might win on the day they drop points. So Arsenal is not like it's a 3-horse race. I want everybody to know that this is a 3-horse race. This is not a 1-horse race or 2-horse race. This is a 3-horse race, and I don't think Arsenal is going to win that race. So I disagree with that statement. Arsenal is not going to win the league. So that's the final question, right?
Yes.
So you have seen our hot takes, and you have seen my takes on those hot takes. Yeah. So share your thoughts on the video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and please support this channel. I'm trying my best to push this channel, and pardon my quality, my production quality, everything is not. I'm trying to get there. I'm going to get there. You understand? So please stick around, and God bless you all. Thank you.